our sort of rhythm, these games are going to be pretty entertaining for us, and obviously are going to come out more, on our side. So it's just getting things. That team's a tough team. They hit the long ball. They've done it for years. Pretty knowledgeable on what those guys can do with the damage, and you just have to make pitches. And I think if you look at all the hits and the homers that they had, they were not good pitches by our side. So I think if we really need to just kind of narrow down just making sure that we hit our spots, and obviously the damage will be a lot less.
You're talking about the offense, and you obviously pitched here a lot, but scoring 28 runs in 3 games and losing the series, was that still surprising that Henry's not there? Is it kind of
it's a tough part. I think if you asked me in the middle of summer, at the end of September, it'd be a different take. But just the 3 games that we had, both offenses are coming out strong, and both sides of the pitching staffs are we're not able to hit our spots, and we're not keeping the games within reason, and we're not establishing the shutdown inning. And I think that'll probably be what we look to do when we go to Atlanta, and getting back to what we know we're capable of doing.
Cole, how are you able to either suppress your anger or disappointment if you are all there, or right now, when you could have been out getting 3 batters earlier? Is it just part of the
No,
game?
it's the disappointment of letting that inning get away from itself. I can't walk guys. That's something that I'm truly trying to focus more on is letting them earn their base, and just being able to know that I'm going to attack the zone, because if you do that, you're going to get away with a lot more pitches. Guys are going to be aggressive, and they're going to be able to swing at your pitches. If you're nibbling and not getting those strikes, then they get to zone in, and that's kind of the case that they build is sooner or later I finally had to throw a pitch down the middle because I'm not about to walk a guy in a bases loaded situation. So Delino obviously knew what he was looking for, and he executed and came away the victor. So it's something that to not put myself in that situation where I have to then come with something that's pretty predictable.
Are you the type to go back and look at pitches to see where they were, or talk to the ump at all about asking, where was that or anything like that?
No, I think I've done it enough. I have a pretty good perspective of what's a strike and what's not. So I just have to kind of stay within myself, because there's a lot of human error in this game, and even I have it. Sometimes when I do think something is a strike, it might not necessarily be. So you can't really focus that's what dictated the game. It was the fact that those 3 walks, pretty much, moved the lineup, gave them momentum, and obviously created a big inning for them. And that's right there is kind of where I need to, focus more on. Is just making sure that I don't have that happen.
Thank you, Cole.